Alright, gang, we are back. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Welcome to part of the game where we're gonna get the crap blown out of us a bunch. This is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean terrible, probably. Oh yeah, Tidus doesn't have enough accuracy for those. These guys are gonna have lightning marbles, I'm pretty sure. Do these have anything to steal yet? Okay, yeah, so I think this is the first eyeball where we can fairly consistently pick up musks from them, from stealing. I believe. Of course, one of the big issues here is just the fact that
Back on the field.
we take a bunch of damage and we don't have a huge amount of HP because, as I think I've made it fairly clear that, yeah, we don't really gain a whole lot of that through the expert sphere grid. And I have been going through these areas with, fairly quickly, I think. So there's that too. And now is Riku going to get absolutely annihilated by... Oh, very nearly. Wow. That's a lot of damage.
This ends now.
Oh, for real? We're gonna do this today. Is this because I've had him hanging out on Auron's part of the sphere grid? This isn't a super hard area. I am kinda underleveled. But this is definitely an area where things can get a little bit hairy. And I think part of it also is that I did just send what's-his-name down a different sphere grid. I sent Waka down a sphere grid, so he actually missed that one attack. And I forgot to bring someone in. Oh, I forgot to bring Yuna in. Oh, well. Rip her EXP. It's not like she matters. She's just a healer. That's not important. You don't need any of those in your party. For reference, I'm trying to keep my voice a little bit, not necessarily lower, but definitely a bit quieter. It's just it ends up being lower anyway. Partially to prevent the microphone from peaking like crazy when I talk, because I am incredibly loud. So if you're like, oh, you sound ill, sorry. Maybe I am a little congested too, though, so... I feel like it now that I say something. Hey. Irene, how are you doing? A little bit. Like, you can see that it just peaked out pretty badly there. Like, it definitely... I think Twitch is... Twitch? Ugh. Well, I mean, maybe Twitch. I think that... What the hell is the name of the software? It's OBS. There we go. You probably can't. I can because it's in my streaming software, but OBS is a little bit more sensitive to that kind of thing than any of my, like, recording not stream videos. Oh, so are these guys useless to... Damn! I got excited earlier for nothing! Ooh. Are these things weak to... They're weak to water. Makes sense. Everything here is going to be weak to... Well, pretty much everything here is going to be weak to water anyway. That's some more art. Nice. Also, yeah, for reasons... Riku responds in a very upset-sounding manner when she gets electrocuted out here, but I think that's about the main sort of vocalizing we'll get out of anybody in this area. Okay, well, apparently Waka can't hit these damn things anymore, so we'll just have to... We'll have to do this the slightly easier way. And by that, I mean it's not slightly easier at all. It only took 41 HP. Oh, come on. Scorpion's always there in the background, right? Alright, did we get... Okay, we had Auron at the start of the fight. Yeah, so everybody's had a chance to get some EXP. Nice.
All right.
Nice shooting there, Tidus. You're finally showing them why we... I don't know where I'm going with this. Is there nothing over here? I could swear there was something over here. At the very least, we're getting, like, all the preemptives in this area, so that's cool. Alright, are these lizards... they're just gonna give us softs, right. I remember from the last time when Lyris was here, and he was like, hey, yeah, the lizards outside of Cavern of the Stolen Faith have a chance of letting you steal petrify grenades, so... we don't really have to concern ourselves with that too much. And that always makes me happy if we can take the easy way out. Hey, Riku, you are the least useful member of the party, but why don't you at least try to steal a... No. The game's not gonna be that nice to me. I'm kidding.
No worries.
Wow. I didn't mean it like that when I said she was the least useful member of the party. Holy crap. Fuck. That's... Oof. That ain't nice. It's okay, she still gains experience. This game is absolutely one of the most merciful when it comes to letting you, Oh, never mind, she doesn't gain experience. Well, you know what? She didn't need that anyway. She's under-leveled. She doesn't need experience. Unfortunately, it's not like Pokemon or Earthbound or anything where I can be like, hey, yeah, the rest of the party gained more EXP. Nope. Dumbass is taking a dirt nap, and now nobody gained any of that extra EXP. Oh, well. Honestly, if it was split evenly between the party, I would probably prefer that, because then I could just power grind one or two characters and be like, hey, yeah, we'll level up our big hitter, and we'll level up a toolbox character. And then we'll start leveling up all the other deeps, and...
Please don't make it rumble.
I'm sure that that will be a legitimate strategy that will not end up with me being annoyed at anything. Oh, wow. Oh, God, we are so underleveled. Yeesh. Auron, come on. Put your back into it. I know you're like, what's he, 37 or something? I think he's 37. Which, by JRPG standards, that's like, you're a fucking fossil, but damn, dude, come on. Listen, I'm just saying that Japanese RPGs can be a little bit, boy, I admit that I'm a little lost on the exact term I want to use here, but they can be a little bit cruel about that kind of thing, right? That it really is just a young folks sort of world for these kind of things. And that's why so many of them have nervous breakdowns, I guess, or something. I don't know. If Sora was 5 years older, he'd probably be able to deal with at least some of the depression or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, he just got absolutely... he got completely annihilated there. Oh boy, Demi, I can't wait for that. What's this one over here? Oh, it's Bio. This is actually a game where poison is, like, strong. So I may as well. I'm probably not going to put it to great use because... really, I don't do a lot of status effect stuff unless it's against enemies that I know are weak to them, or if I'm using the petrifying ball that Waka's got. Can we just erase that thing from existence real quick? There we go. Lulu, this thing is weak to ice, right? Yeah. There we go. Just blow that thing away. Ooh, 2 electro marbles. Hooray! That's 2 instances of being able to cast Thunder that I can use for a couple other people who just haven't learned it yet. And I know that these aren't going to get me any closer to an overkill, but still, I feel like I should do something with these turns. Waka, can you petrify this thing? No. Darn. That's a little disappointing. That makes me quite unhappy. Ah, well. Game can't let me have all the fun. Oh! Yes, thank you, game, for doing that, like, as soon as I pop out of... Okay, wow, I paused for a second to be like, hey, can I not do anything with that yet? And the answer is clearly no, but we do want to try to prey at those little glowy, glowy rocks. Can we see the... how much is that attack node worth? Only 2? You know, we're pretty hard up for it, so we may as well. On the other hand, the HP would probably be a little more helpful. How much is that luck node, just out of curiosity? Is that a 4? 1. Okay. Why bother at that point? Fortune spheres are so rare anyway that, like, come on. Come on. You gotta make the damn things useful. Oops. Much better. Orin, you seem to have gained a little bit of strength here. Mari. Oh, the way that delayed, it was like he was about to say something, but he didn't. Alright, dude. Yuna, come in here and use a little bit of prey. Give us that tiny amount of free HP. But at least it's a fairly fast action, so hard to complain about that. Generally doesn't stop me. Well, it certainly empowers one of his overdrives, so we'll... So, I'd say... Yeah, I think that counts. Aw, damn it. I probably banked a little too much on that to... whatever. It's one cast of Thunder. It'll do like 500 some damage at most. Thundara, pardon me. But regardless, it's not gonna end up causing us to game over. Yeah, she's surprisingly, like, the tankiest black mage that I have ever seen. She has good evasion ability, which is something that we're not able to show off with any of these fights, but she's real good at that, so... Right, but also she just has good HP and all this other stuff. Like, it's kind of surprising. She also has good evasion, Again, probably the tankiest black mage that I've seen in the series, and part of those numbers are swung at least a little bit, to be fair, by the fact that immediately I think black mage, and I think of black mages as they exist in Final Fantasy XIV, where, oh no, they definitely are not resilient, and they are not evasive. Because you have to spend a lot of time basically standing around in place waiting for your spells to charge up. And that works against black mages pretty darn hard in that game.
No problem.
Yeah, and in the original, of course, they were kind of extreme in that way. They don't really have good weapons. Actually, right now, Lulu has a weapon with Death Touch, which means that she could probably be one of the most lethal out of the entire party with a weapon. Right up there with Waka, strangely enough. Well, there is a very good free demo of it. Free trial is the term I want there. Of 14 that is available now, but you've probably already heard that because the whole thing has become this sort of meme level copy pasta of, have you heard about the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV? And it's, I believe the free trial now goes all the way up through Stormblood, which, I mean, that's nice. Personally, I am no great fan of the Stormblood expansion, but on the other hand, the closer they get to just being like, hey, you can play through Shadowbringers for free, the happier I get, because... yeah, it is a pretty fun game. And there's a lot to do. Again, even off of a free trial, that is some extreme generosity on Square Enix's part. I could have sworn they added Stormblood to it, but I could be wrong about that. But definitely you do get up through Heavensward, which is still a fairly sizable quantity of content.
Out of my way!
I do gotta remember to log on later today and do a couple of things on 14. Work on getting some of my gear up to up to speed there, because it's definitely not perfect. I had a couple weeks layoff though, so that slowed some of that down. I mostly play Red Mage in 14. Because Red Mage is pretty fun. Ooh, that's a nice rare steal. I forgot that that was a thing. So the Silver Hourglass casts slow, I believe, and it may even deal some... you know, we can look. Oh, delays next turn of all enemy. Okay, so it's just sort of a delay effect. That's odd. That's not what I was expecting. Waka, do we... what? Some people have been saying that they're hoping for Green Mage next time, which is probably not going to be the thing. But that would almost get there. Green Mage being the FF12 status effect mage. If anyone remembers that. Oh. I don't remember how good that... And by remember, I use the term remember very loosely because I haven't actually played 12 yet. I have a couple copies of 12. I have one for PS2 in a Steelbook, which is really starting to show off that it's really starting to show off that Steelbook aspect of it because it's rusting like hell. The case, not the disc. Don't anybody start worrying about interesting new CD-related body horror that can happen. For the body of the not CD. I also have the Zodiac Age edition for PS4, I believe? Well, yeah, it hasn't been necessarily the best kept. I should at least note that some of that rust was a thing when I got it, so it's not like I've left it, you know. My room is probably a little bit less dry than it should be, but at least it's not all my fault, I swear. So we keep rotating in our thieves and everybody. Man, I would love so badly if I could just fast track getting Mug. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that, or if there is really a way to do that offhand. Alright. Now, Riku, just don't get blowed up. No, it's all aiming at Auron, which is fine, because Auron is an HP machine.
My turn now. Ha! Oh yeah.
Yeah, Auron has a lot of HP by virtue of the fact that he's really built like a tank, and in this game, the conception of tank is kind of overpowered because that includes all your defenses and your physical attack. Which I think is kind of a thing in a lot of the other Final Fantasies anyway, right? So it's not that weird. But he's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I want to take a quick look around here. That's a level 3 lock. That's a bummer. Yeah, and that leads all the way to the end of Waka's thing, which, admittedly, being able to pick up triple foul this early on would be kind of strong, considering that is a very late game ability most of the time. Ooh, more HP for Tidus, hell yeah. Good, now he can tank like a third more of a lightning bolt. Here's level 2. It just leads to more stats. Yeah, this just leads like over to provoke in a kind of a dumb way, really. Some of these sections of the grid are set up in very bizarre ways. I think I'm going to send Waka back down Tidus's path once we get over here. Because clearly Buddy Boy needs a little bit more ability to hit stuff, and he could probably use the speed. Do you need to heal? I think we're good. Hey, you. That's it.
Good day.
I haven't read, like, I haven't seen all the details about Mortal Kombat 1. Wow, news travels fast around these parts. I haven't seen everything about MK1. I've seen some of it passing around, and it definitely looks like there's some interesting stuff going on. I've seen Gyros in there. I've seen a couple of really interesting looking...
That's unfortunate.
Like, I think Liu Kang has a fatality where he sends someone into a black hole, basically. That's kind of that's just the level of gloriously OTT that I think fits in with the more mid stuff, you know, the more mid-series stuff, but also while still being kind of good. But suffice to say, I haven't seen everything, so... I'm curious to see what else is going on with that game. Alright. Now let's remove the eyeball. Well, I mean, he exists, but that's not what you mean. Past that, I don't know I don't know what the deal is with Shao Kahn. What's the deal with Shao Kahn? Wait. Sorry. Sorry, I was doing it again. Ouch! Now that's just rude. And by that I mean, that's a lot of damage from a single lightning bolt. Get up, Tidus. Come on, it's just one lightning bolt. Jeez. Okay, yeah, she just... she took a boatload of damage there. That's great. Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be some pretty cool stuff in there that I gotta take a look at some point. When I remember to. That or somebody else will just tell it to me, like, right as the game comes out, and I'll just be like, what? Okay, so we should be able to open this lock because it's only level 1, right? There we go, yeah. Alright, Waka, it's time for you to go and gain some more, like, speed-oriented stats. Oh yeah, don't forget about an extra level for a healer here. What is there? Oh yeah, of course I can use because I have things to fill in notes. That's right, that's Cura. Okay. What's our an MP sphere and a Lux sphere? I am not worried about those. Yes, that's exactly how I'm going to use my words there. Extremely badly. Can we one-shot this? Yeah, now we don't even have to think about that thing. Which is great. The item that it has as a steal is kind of low priority for us. So if you're like, oh, you're missing out on... it's no big deal. We'll get him eventually, don't worry. Up. Oh wow, you're already back in the turn order, huh, buddy? That was fast. Disappointing. But it was worth a try.
Well then, what next?
It says these dudes are resistant to magic, but honestly, not by enough. I mean, that is significantly less damage than we normally deal to them, but even so, it's still enough for an overkill, and that's what matters. Alright. Waka.
Back on the field. Booyah!
Nice, and he gave us an overkill instead of a petrify, so that's a little bonus AP and stuff for us. Oh, he sure did. That's Waka for you. Always talking in a way that is incredibly out of date. What does he think he is? Selfie? No, I haven't seen that. Oh. Ooh. That ow voice clip is real good. At least I think it's really funny. Ooh, 2 learner curtains. That's a nice increase in resources there.
This ends now.
Nice. Not enough for an overkill, but that's okay. Alright, now Riku, don't completely waste a turn here. Hopefully. No. Darn. Yay. It's over where... Okay, yeah, this is what lets us start on this, I think. Can we not? Oh, we have to hit square by them, right? Okay. I'm dumb. I forgot how this works. And by square, I'm playing on the Switch, so it's the Y button. Yoink that. Not great damage on that, but it delayed them, so that's cool. I forget who I sold from. I think it was this one. I was too busy looking at that damage number and being like, oh, that's pretty disappointing. Okay, Kimari, take that. And take a bunch of damage as well, I guess. Yeesh. I think we can probably just sort of like DPS this down with our actual physical units. Again, it's only going to be a disappointment there. Yeah, it was only going to be an issue if Tidus got lightning bolted there, because that would have actually hurt compared to... It would have been a larger percentage of his max HP. Now, you just gotta remember to go downwards from there, otherwise it's just a complete waste of a level. I'm so ready to forget. Oh, am I ever ready to forget things? Because I'm real good at it, that's all. Ooh,
do it.
nice. Preemptive strike. Let's get rid of these guys real quick.
Yeah.
Nice. Kimari, get yourself back and then not yellow. Oh, not quite. But we did drain a fair chunk of MP out of it, so at least there's that. I think.
Well then, what next?
Alright. Wow, it still isn't a high enough amount of damage to get overkill. I think the overkill has got to be like over 1800 for those things. A lot of the elementals tend to have ridiculously high overkill thresholds, to be fair, but still. Ugh. You know what, we're going to slap down this MP sphere and give Yuna a little bit more mana capacity. Because, yeah, I think that's going to be a thing that we need a little bit more frequently, because I prefer to lean on that than to use items. As you can tell by the fact that I still haven't used a whole lot of them. That's... Aw, damn it, we got ambushed. Ouch! That was a really disgusting amount of damage. And half of these enemies are just too fast. Oh. You know what, we're just gonna flee.
Live and let live.
I don't want to deal with that. That's like one of the worst fights that we could probably get back attacked by, honestly. Animation. Orin up front. Also, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to set Lulu's overdrive mode to Slayer. Just because she's really good at one-shotting enemies, so allowing her to charge faster would probably be a good thing. Because even though I've said that her overdrive is not, like, the greatest, it seems to be at least doing something for us when we use it.
Stop
Against
kidding
single
around.
targets, anyway.
Yes, ma'am. What's wrong?
You're giving me the creeps.
You haven't noticed the fact that she's freaking the fuck out every time this happens, buddy? Also, now is not the best time to have a nervous breakdown.
Let's go rest over there, please.
I mean, it
The
would probably
storm
have been
never
a
stops. Better to cross quickly.
would have been a smart idea anyway, so we could at least
For a
heal.
little while.
Well, what now?
Meanwhile, Orin just wants to be the fuck out of here, which
Pretty please.
fair enough.
Just a few minutes. I'm scared of lightning. Let's rest, please.
And everyone's just like, nah, fuck it. Good job, dudes.
I'm a little tired.
Wouldn't hurt for us to get off our feet, because, yeah.
Ah, Lady Summoner. Yes, just over that way. Thank you.
Oh, that's just a random person talking into the microphone. Someone they just picked up in the middle of the...
It's not like her.
That's just a random technician, you know? Alright, what do you got for us? He's known as Cactars with a Q. Okay, yeah, I think that's supposed to be what they're, this is where they're explaining, hey, yeah, I hit Y in front of the stones, and, or square if you're on a PlayStation console. In order to summon the low-budget Cactars. What do you guys got for gear? I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be, like, stock stuff, really. Yeah. Still got some space to go here. We're gonna pick this up for Riku, so that way she has an actual piece of equipment. And we'll skip that for Tidus. We keep the Avenger. We keep the soft ring for now. This is the thing that we swap on for boss fights. So we can dump that. Dump the M-Steel. Yellow Bangle is just got lightning wards, so that's not a huge deal. Yeah, if it's just a ward and no second ability, that's not really going to inspire me a whole lot. Let's go to our equipment and auto sort. Let's buy some items here, because I should probably be putting the grenades to more use, so we'll grab a couple of those. We'll grab like 20 basic potions. Phoenix Downs, I think we're good. Status effect removal. Heal. Okay, yeah, even their supply of generic items is not really impressive.
You not resting. Go away.
Let's not leave her here. That sounds just rude.
It's not easy being a guardian to a summoner so young.
Should get her better shoes.
Are you that scared?
Yes.
When I was little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. But he missed and hit me instead. It was a thunder spell.
Ouch.
I've been scared of lightning ever since.
But it can be effective. Magic is effective against marine fiends.
My brother said that too.
You should learn some spells too.
Well, actually can.
Maybe later.
Eventually.
Nice to see you again. Welcome to the Rin Travel Agency.
Hey, buddy. Where you been for however long?
I wonder what's wrong with Yuna.
How goes your study of our language?
I could be doing
That
better,
is
but
good
you
to
know.
hear. Allow me to present you with this book for your study.
Thanks, buddy.
I wonder, would that be Sir Orin by any chance? Ah,
Kind of looks like him at least, huh?
I've been wondering since I saw him at the Mihen High Road branch. Sir Orin, I wonder if you remember me. 10 years ago, at the beginning of Lord Braska's calm.
Yes, I should thank you.
Not at all. I could not leave a wounded man to die. However, I was surprised when I saw you gone the next morning with that wound. An ordinary man would not have been able to walk.
He's made of some incredibly stern stuff.
As you wish. What?
As punishment for my deeds. Whoever what and his mother, whoever is as punishment for my deeds.
Whoa!
And his mother.
Edis, why did you do that, you fool?
But
Yes?
I am
Ow. Well, it's nothing really. I just, I'm sorry. I shouldn't
God
have
damn it, Tidus.
come in.
Why are you like
Hey!
this?
Wasn't that Jisco Guado guy?
The sphere is his will. It says, take care of my son.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, if he grows a backbone, that's just more
His
things from
son,
injury where he takes a
Seymour?
fall like that.
Well,
Wait.
I know one way to take care of him.
I'm sorry.
It's clobbering time. Wait. Was I not supposed to say clobbering time? Sorry.
What do you think you're up to?
Yuna was acting funny.
Yeah.
And Waka just comes in here and gives us a noogie.
She's ready, so hold your chocobos till then. Yeah.
They're too big for that.
All right.
The fuck were you doing back here, buddy?
Whatever happens, we're still Yuna's guardians.
Yeah, but
I know how you feel.
what, are you gonna tell us you're racist against the Guado too? No. Meanwhile, Catman's got nothing to say. Just had to make sure I didn't just miss the hitbox or something.
Plains yet, so be prepared, all right?
That's right. Strap that lightning rod directly to your bunghole. Wait. No, don't take my advice.
She's not going to move unless we do something.
Pick her up and throw her out the door. Wait. That's terrible. I'm
It's okay,
sorry.
Snake.
It's not stopping, is it?
No, for some reason this place is like that.
Fine, stay here.
All right already. But you didn't have to say it like that, you know. You could.
Oh,
be
that's
more
just his
comforting or
thing. He's
something. You know, try to cheer me up. You just don't get me at all, do you?
Come on, Orin is pointedly avoiding showing any emotion because he's trying to hide his insecurities behind a cool demeanor.
I'm not scared.
So sometimes he just kind of seems like an asshole, you know? I mean, if I had an absorb lightning gear for her, then sure, but... Oh, hey, dude. So some dude in a sweater just ran past and is like, hey, yeah, we're gonna take a picture of you. Alright. Well, I could give you a reason, but I'd be making it incomplete. Ooh! Oh, now that is pretty great. Lightning proof. Hell yes. I'll take the, like, 56-point reduction in HP to be immune to thunder. Unfortunately, there's one thing else that I'm still immune to, and that's good RNG. Take that thing out. I guess I should probably be trying to steal from those to get the hourglasses and the... Oh, crud. And to get their high potions, too, because I don't think we've seen a merchant that sells high potions for some reason. Like, I don't know what the deal is there, but... Person named Chris Cox. Yeah. Like, I've known that there's been a couple variants on Cox's surname. C-O-X, C-O-C-K-S. Yeah, I think I was aware... I guess I'm just saying, yeah, I think I was aware of that. Could be wrong, though. It's happened before, and quite regularly at that, too, actually. Oop. I hit R1 too many times. A description that actually still works well on the Switch because... Alright, so this one's not glowing. Am I still allowed to pray at this one? Okay, yeah. Steal from the little dragon dude. Eyeball. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Have I seen red versus blue? I don't believe I have. I don't know the specific thing you're referring to either, so... Gonna guard. Hooray, we managed to get 7 water casts out. That's more than I usually manage with that, so... Yay, yay! Over here is a level 2 lock that leads decently deep into Yuna's area of things. Go down. DHT to slow, and we are good to go here. Leveling wise, anyway, we can pause and heal. Ah! Alright. No, that one's already been depowered, but it had particle effects earlier. I think it did anyway. Maybe I have to have, like, hit all the others or something.
Focus.
And it's just a weirdo. Alright, take that one out. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. Haha, good aim there, buddy. Alright, Waka, clean up. Yeah, unfortunately no overkill, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. Okay, there's another of the... Ooh, hey, look. It's our Cactar, but spelt with a Q. A Quacktar. It has Chocobo feathers for us to steal. We're going to try to get all 3 steals from it, so... This may end up turning into a mess. And they have a physical attack that does mediocre damage. They're really hard to hit, by the way, which is not causing my terrible luck with the stealing, I don't think. It would be if I was trying to mug. They have 10,000, they have 1,000 needles, as you can see here, which is still absolutely fucking lethal here. You want to steal that real quick, Kimari, before we forget? Wow, only 3 damage to it. Well, that's unfortunate. Now, these have high evasion, but it is even above and beyond the kind of limits of what Waka and Tidus are good at dealing with. So it's pretty much just as much of a crapshoot using anybody. Although I guess technically Waka and Tidus have the best chance, and yeah, sometimes they'll just leave. And you'll just be sitting there like, magic can hit them, but it does extremely low damage. Is why I hadn't gotten around to that. So it's not really, it's not an effective way to farm them, unfortunately. However, yes, magic does skip accuracy checks as a general rule, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just the... That's just the game teabagging at that point. Ugh. Absolutely just needlessly rude. Thankfully it doesn't damage the party at least, but... Still. So this is another one that's... not active to us for some reason. Alright. This lizard is of no importance to us. How are we stealing from this thing? There we go. Alright, we're down to just the one enemy here. We're gonna leave Tidus up in the front row so that way we have a chance of just completely negating all the damage for the turn. Sadly, no Sentinel for him yet. I think Sentinel is the one that lets us cover in this game. And that's at the end of Orin's grid, because of course it is. Oh, see, here's a nice, generously placed save point. Oops. Alright, that should kill this one. I don't know if that's going to be a... Oh, no, it is an overkill. Nice. Excellent. I appreciate that. Yoink. Oh, what do you think this is? I want to be the guy? They don't have that issue going on in this game. Somehow. think he's the last one to go. Yeah. Now Lulu can come in and
how shall we do this?
finish this thing off. Actually, I want to do something fun with her. Let's see if she can insta-kill this. Well, it looks like it's not immune. We just didn't succeed. Oh well. Oh, did Waka have a... Waka had a level I didn't use. Oops. Yeah, it might help if I did that. Just saying. Don't go all the way up. Backwards. Let's keep going forward. Some more defense for Lulu. The unfortunate part is that he's actually kind of useful in our party. But otherwise, yes. Save in just a second. What's this weird little notch in the bump in the wall here? Steal from that thing. Lulu can come back
As
in
you wish.
after we deal with this. Boink. Alright, Kimari, don't completely waste your presence here. Try to steal something. Unfortunately, we did not succeed. Tidus hasn't had a chance to come in yet. Lulu, you can come in and block up. Tidus, try to kill this. Nope. And Waka just petrifies it, which, you know, we would have killed with the damage anyway, so. Oh, you should probably go do that. Because otherwise, that's really a bit of an issue. Well, like I said, unfortunately, you know, if only he didn't suck so much as a character in the story, but, you know, we've been there already. Because he is really just kind of positioned at one of the most useful parts of the sphere grid, and they're just like, hey, yeah, what if we made this character? Someone who is bound to become absolutely nobody's favorite, right? The person who grew up to be a blitzball. Yeah.
This ends now.
That's some fun translation. Kimari. Blue. I mean, to be honest, I feel like this is definitely a game that does deserve a little bit of goofiness in the translation because, yeah. Oh, hey, there's a... No. I want to use the... There we go. I want to get him that 3 points of strength. That might help him out a little bit in places where he can't actually petrify things. Oh, hey, we hit another cutscene.
Everyone, wait.
What's up?
I have something to tell you.
Here?
We're almost out of here. Let's go.
I have to say it now.
At least get under the lightning tower.
Over there.
Yeah, see, there you go. He's thinking ahead. Or at least he's thinking about not getting fucking roasted.
Somehow, my bad feelings always come true.
I've decided to marry.
I thought so.
'Cause everyone's like, oh yeah, this is a real
Why?
terrible idea.
Why'd you change your mind?
For Spira's future and Yevon's unity, I thought it would be the best thing to do.
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it? Is it because of Lord Jiskel?
Hey, that sphere!
Show me.
I can't. I must speak to Maester Seymour first. I truly am sorry, but it is a personal matter.
You're
I don't
kidding,
like
huh?
where this is going. Hey,
As
Lyris.
you wish.
I'm sorry.
Just one thing.
I won't quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Wait a minute, Orin. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
No, I'm not. As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
Lyris, at that point, why wouldn't I just use a fucking Game Shark?
But that's...
Yuna, just one
Like,
question.
that is actually cheating, okay?
Just talk to Maester
Like,
Seymour.
there is a point where using save states is very much a situational,
Don't know.
you know, something,
think
here's
it's the
where I
right
talk
thing
about
to
the
do.
things going on in the Smash TV community, but
Okay, I guess.
for real, nobody's made a... Are you kidding me? Really? Nobody has done that. Wow. You people are falling down on the
I
job.
wish we could help somehow. Some way.
Also, I like that Riku starts yelling at the lightning like that's gonna work.
She says I'm sorry. He says it's fine. She's willing to face sin. She's privileged. I didn't understand. But somehow, I felt like I didn't belong. But if I didn't belong with them, I'd be stuck in Spira.
Privileged white woman. Yeah, exactly.
And being alone in that place, well, I didn't want to think about it.
Like, on top of that, they just mailed her ass to a tropical island out of the temple. It's
Seymour there.
they-
We Guardians will wait until they're done.
this. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but it seems like it's really something fucked up. Other than what we're, you know, other than what we've got going on in terms of the other fucked up shit. Oh, god damn it. Yes, I've gotten all the temple chests so far, so we're good on that front. Can I stop getting, like, hit by 800 dudes all at once? Alright, let's steal from that. Waka, you can shoot this thing to death, right? you can petrify it. That's even better, actually. Or worse. Oh, I can't imagine many people liking Seymour to begin with. Which is funny, because I had a whole bit going like early on that I was like, oh, he seems really cool. Because of his whole pretend you didn't notice the killer war machines. But, that obviously was a joke because I've played this game enough times to know that he's a shitburger. The game chugs if you petrify too many enemies. Hell yes! Oh, I love that. That's exactly what I want to hear. I want to know that this game is having a... I want to know that this game is just choking hard. Because that's really funny to me. Anywho, yeah, I'm legitimately surprised that there aren't, like, Game Shark codes to just be like, hey, yeah, either you get the key item into your inventory through whatever inventory manipulation is involved in those kind of things to begin with, or you lock your lightning strike counter to 200, 300, whatever it is. Like, if that's not a thing, what are people doing? What is even the point of pretending that you know how to make cheats for any of these devices if you can't do that? You can get the key item and the weapon, but the flag doesn't get set. How? And in what way? Like, that sort of implies to me that, like, you can still do it. Again, which, you know, why would you need two of them? You can't have two of the same party member. Yeah, who am I kidding? I don't know shit about this kind of thing anyway, so. But yeah, no, things come down to it. Surely there's some way for me to, like, extract my save file, right? Like, it's got to be saved somewhere that's not literally on the cartridge, because I bought this game used, so if it was saved on the cartridge, there would be a save file there in all likelihood. You know, it would be statistically a very high chance there would be another save file there. And there was not. Oh, World of Final Fantasy is full of memes. See, I'm not 100% sure about that sort of thing, if they actually would. And even then, what I would do is, I mean, like, well, I guess, yeah, the file would be modified in some way, but it wouldn't be like a pry it open or anything. Because I'd have to wonder what sort of, like, integrity... integrity may not necessarily be the word that I'm looking for, but, like, a check. I'm trying to say, like, check to be, like, is this been modified or not since it was off of the machine? Type of thing. Because, yeah, again, if things are that much of a problem, which, to be fair, it is going to be that much of a problem, and it's something that I can, like, sneak around by taking it over to one of the things that is generally a little bit extra legal, we'll say, then in that case, I mean, look, we gotta take a moment and think about how much shit they tried to get you in for... Remember when... I'm pretty sure Nintendo was the one who was trying to sue Galoob over the Game Genie. So, like... You know, I'm sitting here making the biggest wank motion that you possibly could, right? Actually, not literally that big. That would probably hurt my arms, but... You know what I'm saying. Oh, okay, so it was a writing thing from the whole stealing reality marbles. I mean, this guy really does. Do you think we have anyone in the party who could possibly use such a thing? Titus, who's like the anti-Emiya, Jesus. That was totally unnecessary, but it was funny. Maybe if you're not me, because I'm not actually that good at that sort of thing. You might be able to, yeah, I would probably want, like, either just a stick I could spin faster, or, like, some sort of mechanical aid. Which, to be fair, like, how much do I need that? This game is full of enough broken shit as it is. Oh, you mean just like Jared? Oh, wow, okay. No, it's not interested in having any sort of anything to do with us. It's just like, nope. It's okay. It only has 1,000 needles. It doesn't have 10,000, which, you know, 1,000 needles can still, I'm pretty sure, kill a couple members of our party in one shot, even from full, because your HP gain is your health gain in this expert grid is so anemic. But otherwise, like, all right, could be worse, probably.
You're worried about Yuna.
Of course I'm worried about her.
Be surprised if you weren't.
Thinking?
The simplest answer would be, in exchange for agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
I wonder.
What? All by herself?
Yeah, I mean, clearly she's hiding something.
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Not for nothing,
why
but
don't we do
Yuna
something
is not really,
Yuna wants it
like,
this way.
the peak strategist of the
I just
party,
don't
you
get
know.
it. Doesn't she trust us?
I'm
On the
just saying that
contrary,
anything
she
she
doesn't
can
want
come
us
up with
caught in
here
whatever it is she's planning.
is less intelligent than just
Yeah,
lunge at him with a
that's
big
what I
fucking
thought.
sword.
But that makes me worry even more. She could just tell us.
That's the way she is. She's naive, serious to a fault, and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
Yuna's easy to read.
Yeah, she is.
But hard to guard. Stand by her. Always.
That means stop standing still, Titus. The cutscene is over. Jeez. Get a move on.
Slowpokes!
Sorry. It's funny how calm I was. Maybe it was because I'd realized that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway. And well, maybe. I realized that Yuna and I'd never, you know. Yuna, let's go.
Yep. Phew. She hasn't gone crazy and decided that she likes that guy or something. I don't know. All right. So this area, we're going to go and unequip the Brotherhood from Tidus, because a lot of the enemies here are water element. And I'm pretty sure that the amount of lightning magic has kind of reduced to absolutely fuck all, so everybody with any sort of primarily lightning defense armor, that needs to come off. And we equip some other stuff instead. Do we have any... Can we... This guy doesn't have Thundara yet, does he? I don't even know if we can teach it yet, because we haven't... Yeah, we didn't steal enough lightning marbles. Damn. Oh, no, it has... No, we did. It just already has Thundara. I'm sorry, I was misinterpreting that. That's my bad. So I guess we can't go on those big auroral paths yet. We got Iguians, we got these weird crystal dudes, and we've got blue elements.
Oh yeah!
Ooh, that's painful. Can't say as I'm a fan of that. I want to take a look at these guys. No, let's try hitting the correct button here. Revive Tidus. I may have to just skip over any of the smart trying to steal stuff and just kill these water elements as fast as possible. Yeah, otherwise that's going to keep happening, right? We're clearly not stout enough to deal with most of these. At least Lulu took significantly less damage. And yeah, if we couldn't overkill the gold elements, we're gonna have a bit of trouble with the water elements. I guess we should probably work on just annihilating those things as fast as we see them. And tired? Well, alright, buddy. Oh, this guy's just walking along the path and doesn't have an item for us. That's a shame. Hey, 2,000 gil. I'll take it. Oh, that's a big boy.
Now I've been saving this one for you.
A Zephos, a Xiphos. Shiphos? I'm not certain. But yeah, these are kind of, like, not the most disgusting in terms of damage. We already saw that some of the other shit here hurts way harder, but these guys can be kind of nasty. I don't think they have anything to lance it, unfortunately, but we'll take some of their HP anyway. Yeah, that's non-horrible damage.
Enough.
Oh, wow. All right. Nice crit, Auron. And nice no overkill as well. Jeez. As Waka gets shut out of the loop entirely. Fuck him. That was mean. But also correct. Our healths aren't too bad. Our healths, yeah, that's how we're gonna it's that. That totally sounds like I know how to use a word or two. Ooh, alright, this is a big boy, as you can tell. Chimera, vulnerable to threaten. Darkness and silence work very well. Do we have threaten right now? Find out in a second. Be under special. No, we don't have threaten yet. Maybe Waka does, but... Let's see. Do you... Yeah, Waka has threaten. It's just Orin that doesn't.
Stop right there.
Oh, that's a great animation. Also, it just makes this enemy freeze entirely when they're threatened. And they can't do anything for a bit, so, you know, fair enough. What a hilarious animation. Good job, Waka. You've amused me quite a bit. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Revive. Titus.
Miss me?
Help bonk this thing some more. Can you insta-kill this? Not with that RNG, you can't. Wow, it's still standing. Alright, okay. $290 HP left. Alright. Cool. Steal from it. No such luck. We're not getting an overkill on this thing anyway. Let's just remove it from this planet. Although it would be real good if we had, because that would have been worth a ton of AP, but we're just not in a position to really do that very effectively right now. I mean, there's probably a mix that I could have used with Riku that would have gotten me into a better shape to do that, but I don't know the mix charts too well. I'd have to go look it up, and I mean, that would be a smart idea, but here we are. Alright, you go ahead and do that, and we're gonna keep on going here. Ah, this thing again. Yes. Oh no, we're in this guy. I don't really want to just waste it on Stone Breath. Resist fire and water, right? Yeah. So I guess it's seed cannon time. For all that not quite 1,000 damage, which admittedly is still more than Orin does just guaranteed hits with his attacks. So, alright. Steal that. Waka, can you not land a Petrify? Oh well. Shame. That's going to be quite painful for whoever gets hit by it. Thankfully, we had most of our tanks up at the front row. Oh, she's something, all right. Oh, don't steal. Hey.
Farewell.
Bonk. Oh, well, there's Orin's Threaten, which is something we mentioned earlier. Got it now, at least. Luna, what are you getting over there? Is that... That's not Dispel. It's Shell. Which actually is, like, coming up at a real good time for it, honestly, because... those blue elements are kinda nasty. Oh, nope, don't go that way. I tend to get a little confused with the shape of this map because I don't remember it very well.
Have you seen Donna?
Why would we have seen her? Jeez.
What's up?
Come on, dude.
We
Use your
got
head.
Separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her.
Calm down.
This guy has no sense of direction,
If
among a
anything
lot of other
happens to
things.
her-
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
What?
Guard your
But-
emotions, then guard your summoner.
You're right.
Shall we search?
That zoom in is just like the
No,
idea
let's dig it up
slowly
enough.
getting into his brain.
Thank you, Sir Aaron. What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
He's gone already. Oh, I forgot to heal after the last battle. Oops. That's alright. Let's have Kimari do the stealing. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just getting a high potion, but still. And Riku, you can pretend you're a member of the party, I guess. Tidus, ooh, nice crit, Tidus. You're really trying to pull your weight around here, buddy.
So, how shall we do this?
Let's do this. Again, a real tragedy that we're getting no overkill for that, because that thing is probably worth a good chunk of AP. But eventually, surely we should get some more magic strength up, so... But by then, we'll have moved on to the next area, I'm pretty sure. Do you have not antidotes? High potion. That is significantly better, actually, so I won't complain, actually. Again, strongest Asuna in the series, so... I probably have, but if nothing else, I can at least understand with the basics of where you're coming from. We all know what a Pokemon is. Or something like that. I'll take a look at it in a minute or two. I think we've managed to get everybody a turn here, so... That's pretty good, though. Alright. Oh, Yuna didn't enter the battle. Oh, well. I want to take a look at what that weapon is in just a second. That sounds like it might be pretty good. Or it might end up being total crap, who can tell? Hey. Lulu. Is that thing of use? SOS Overdrive. Not quite. Not for what we're doing right now, anyway. However, it might be worth a pretty decent chunk of change. So at least we can have that as being a positive because there is something that we want a good amount of money for. And it's not for this dude playing the harp.
A butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
Okay, yeah, so this is a mini game that we can do that will let us get these little butterflies. They give us access to a few important items, including the Saturn sigil for Kimari's weapon. Saturn? Yeah, Saturn. Okay. We will definitely be doing this some other time because, yeah, it's very much more of a side quest. Here come some bees. Alright, Kimari, get in here and at least steal from one of these. I've thought about doing the voice redeem thing. I've just never gotten around to looking into doing stuff like that. At some point, I should dig into that some more, because, yeah. I've been around some people who have done some fun shit with that, so... I just want to make sure that I gotten everybody in here. And I'm pretty sure I have now. This is where I'm going to find out that I'm deeply wrong, but in that case, oh well. Oh, Orin didn't hit triangle. Oops. Heal. Yeah, we're gonna do that in a second, but I guess I was thinking because Kimari is gaining HP, that's like healing. Another one of these jerks. Steel. That other one had a different item, the first one that we fought here, didn't it?
As you wish.
Anyway, man, I haven't thought about Clay Fighter in a while. I have a copy of it for the Genesis. I'm pretty bad at it because it's a fighting game, and I'm not good at any of those, but I should play that some more. It's been a while. Oh, good work, Waka. Thank you for cutting half of the fight out for me. Mediocre Mr. Frost. Yeah, that was a display name I was using for a while, because honestly, it was just too good of a... It was too funny to me to pass up. And of course, like everybody else who was in the call at the time when I said that, we were all laughing our fool heads off about that stupid fucking mediocre Mr. Frosty. Yeah, that... I'm not gonna say that was my finest hour, but it felt pretty close, that's for fucking sure. And now I think it's switched to Bottomless Pit Inspector after a copy paste that I seen somewhere. It was from one of those green text generators, which nowadays we'd be like, oh, that's a form of AI, and I mean, sure, but also it was significantly funnier than those, so. Anyway, this fight sucks. As we've seen before, this is like oddly kind of low-key one of the worst fights in this area. I'll take the soft from the steel, though. These dudes are gonna have high potions, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's kind of like not high priority, we'll say. Usable, but not the most important thing we've ever seen. I think everybody's been in. Yeah, so we should be able to clear this out now. And finish dealing with one of the worst encounters in the area for some reason.
Thought so.
Nice. Oh, stop that. I don't have a good response otherwise. Oh, stop that. Alright, Yuna, heal the party up. Yeah, it's still more mana efficient to spam Cure than it is to bother with Cura at this point. Arctic Wind. Hey, nice crit. That is less nice for us to see. Okay, the damage is tolerable.
I foresee no difficulty.
But still. Tolerable doesn't mean we want to actually tolerate it. Yeah, I'm taking a bit of a risk when I just throw him in there with the Petrify Ball, but... Steal one more item. Not so much. Alright, Riku, I don't know what I have that I can use right now for, like, a major nuke against this thing. So what I'm going to try doing is just going to try strapping 2 of these Electro Marbles together, and that should at least get us some electric damage, which this thing doesn't resist. 4, 5, 6... Oh my god, 6 hits. That's... 6 hits at about 700 each. That's a very strong... That is significantly better than I was expecting. I'll say that for... That's for sure. That's for true. God, usually what I end up doing with her mostly is just like, okay, I know how to make frag grenades with the mix. I can guarantee armor break on the entire enemy party. Which is cool and all, but like... That's not gonna necessarily win us those fights in the level that we want to. We've seen that strapping 2 grenades together provides a very strong water attack for some reason. But as you can tell, that's not really our preferred way of dealing with stuff in this zone. Yeah, give me your high potion, buddy. Oh, now you're just being a jerk. Yuna, go ahead and heal her.
My turn now.
I guess so, yeah. Get a visit from our old friend Torpedo Ted. Torpedo Ted is such a great name for an enemy, just in general. And they got Bullet Bill, and unfortunately the missile is still named Bill also. I remember somebody calling them Missile Mike, which is a pretty good name. Oh wow, Tidus, look at you go, rolling those dodges. And of course getting your counters, because he's got a counterattack weapon. Which is guaranteed counterattacks. So that's quite potent. Orin, can you get yourself some more hitting power here? Hey, you can get some defense. That's pretty good. 3 points. I'd rather you had more, but we'll deal with what we've got. Riku stepping into a number of strength nodes that is above 0. I kind of thought that she got, like, no strength nodes whatsoever. For some reason. Blizzard. Move the helmet. Lulu, you'll be back in to clean that thing up eventually, so you don't even have to move. And our auxiliaries fail to steal anything, but oh well. Alright, Waka. Guard. As Kimari gets soaked for like 800 damage. That's a lot of damage. Thank you, Phil Swift. Some more heals. And dodge the butterfly. We don't want to get into the thing. That'd be annoying. Steal from more blue elements. Wasp. Nice. I'm actually okay with that. Waka's been Mr. Bullshit Luck for a while, so may as well give that to him, right? Nice, we got 2 for the price of 1 enemy. Alright. Orin, I don't know if you've had a chance to be in here, but we'll just double check. This. And Lulu, you can come in, and we can go ahead and some of this. This is basically a worm with teeth. I don't remember what that looks like, but that sounds like the kind of level that it would be on at that point. Save. Take a quick look at that. I like how the auto display thing gives it gives a that doesn't work kind of thing. Gives an error. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Anyway, that's sure something, alright. That beta sprite, I'm pretty sure that part of it is just like the distortion of it being a printout or something. Because that does kind of look like a bad photocopy, but it looks like it's got a huge cube of a body. I don't know if it's the pose either. Also, man, now that I look at it, Gyarados' eyes are like huge in that version compared to what they would be later. At least they kind of look like it. You have 20 minutes to move your cube. Oh, god damn it.
Wait.
I screwed up.
It is here. Somewhere.
It's okay, we just saved, so...
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin...
It won't take long.
Forget about trying to press the soft reset. We're doing this the hard way. Oh yeah, no, the boss that we're coming up to is a bit of an asshole. But that's not why I'm doing this. All right, so here's what we
Welcome.
want to talk to old
Holiday
boy
prices on
here.
all items in celebration of Maester Seymour Guado's wedding.
Buddy. Let's take a quick look at your wares. We got some pretty cool stuff here. This Rod of Darkness is not very impressive, nor is this Ice Ball. The Shimmering Blade, we kind of want to keep our Sentry, although having more damage for... I mean... You know, I think I'm going to grab this for boss fights. Yeah, that's a ticket. We're taking this for boss fights. Of which we've got one coming up, so we'll use that. The Force Knuckles, that's not really useful. This would be handy in certain areas, but... You know, just makes weird gestures. This is probably going to be better. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's definitely going to happen. That can go in the... there. I'll keep those, I think. Oh, yeah, see, this thing? This is worth 7,500. Again, I'll be honest with you. I don't think this is going to be super important for us at this juncture. We'll get a better version of this later, I'm quite sure. The Onyx Arm Guard. That is better than what we have right now, so...
Too expensive, you think?
Yeah, if we say his prices are too high, that actually will make him drop his prices. Which I'll show off in just a second. Where I spend these levels. Which I also forgot about these before I entered the last fight. That 4 points of evasion on Yuna could have an effect.
How about...
Alright, yeah, you can see that he dropped the price on his Sonic Steel pretty heavily. We're gonna wait to pick this up, because we'll get a better version of it at the next shop. Like, Owaka just fucking upgrades instantly, and it's kind of funny. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I need these now. I don't think there's any other enemies for a moment that spam just lightning that heavily that we're going to encounter in such large numbers as on the Thunder Plains. So yeah, fuck it. We're gonna sell those and we're gonna get a little extra cash. And yeah, that message is supposed to kind of indicate to you that yes, this is going to have an effect in the future. You know, if you squint a little bit, you can figure that one out. It's so obvious! Oh, you know what would also help is if I equipped Waka with this thing for this boss. Because, yeah. I said too cheap because you never had money problems. Well, I'm being overly conservative with my spending. Probably the odds are good that after I pick up the Sonic Steel from the second Owaka in this area, then I'll probably be a little bit more judicious with my spending. Because then I'll realize that I don't really have to save too much for important gear. Owaka said, yeah, exactly. He went back 21 generations in a heartbeat. Damn, that's some powerful anti-aging. And also, Auron just smashing all these rocks with his sword. Yeah, this is Spheromorph is what we're going to be going up against here in a second.
This place... It's just water, isn't it?
This is what spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
Sphere juice. And yeah, here it is, the blob.
Beings are also attracted to these places.
This guy has, like a barrier shifting thing going on. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's immune to sensors. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Because I don't... A, I don't remember how much HP this thing has offhand, and B, it's going to change its elemental immunity constantly. So much for any sort of aid with that, right? Alright, Orin, enjoyed never acting again. I'm sure that the damage on this will not be super huge, but we'll try. Yeah, that was a complete waste of, like, several turns. Alright, it casts Thunder, so I'm going to assume that we can hit it with water. Yes. Ooh, that's some good damage. However, it E-shifted, so... Yeah, we're gonna say... we're gonna wait until it does anything, basically, to try to attack it with magic again. See, Lulu did the smart thing and dodged out of the way of its incredibly massive wind-up. Oh yeah, it's a really annoying boss. Now, you see, if I was being smart about things, I would be having Lulu at least using her magic buff. First, I don't remember if this thing has any sort of, like, weird counter strategy like that. And also, I completely missed what element it's using, so... You are very likely thinking of the next boss, which has some very annoying setup to it, that it does kind of really want you to use your entire party. Alright, let's bring Tidus back in. And we're gonna keep spamming focus. We're gonna apply 5 stacks. And we want Auron in here so that way... once... We're gonna spend the rest of... We're spending the rest of Tidus' turn spamming Cheer. I should grab something to, like, have a count here or something. Yeah, if I was thinking clearly, I would remember to cast Haste also. Alright, we're at 3 focus, 1 cheer. Arguably the cheer is the more important one. Whatever. We haste up. Hey, everybody. She just backsteps from it. And 5. It's casting water, so we want to do Thundara. Yeah, you can see it. That's doing a ton more damage. Alright, we're at 2 cheers. Ooh, that might be a little painful. That's a little painful. I don't think that's percentage damage, though. 3 cheer. Thunder, so we hit it with Watera. Four cheer. And 5. So there's a more advanced version of this boss called the Greater Sphere, which does that attack animation, but it's 15/16 of the entire party's max HP is dealt as damage. Needless to say, it's quite painful when it does that. But we won't have to even think about Greater Sphere for a million years, and we kill this thing super fast. I'm pretty sure it's only got like 12,000 HP or something, so to be fair, if I'd been setting things up a little bit more efficiently to begin with, we would have been able to roll that thing even harder. But I didn't remember all of how the fight worked, except for the thing. Hey, we got Ject Sphere. Ooh, nice. We got a good cluster of levels there. That's some good times. And we got 2 level 2 key spheres. Hell yeah, that overkill. Giving us the overthrill.
Don't know if you can play it back.
It's only 10 years old.
10 years ago.
What's it, full of CD rust?
Play it
To
back.
bring back to something I said like a million years ago.
What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? We're the cheering fans, the crying women.
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon. Oren, could you stand closer to him? Good. That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jacked.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oren.
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. be fine. Remember, you're my son.
You're only gonna stub your toe a bunch, buddy.
Well, never mind. I'm no good at these things. Anyways, I believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jecht had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jecht, he was always talking about going home to Zanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually, but Jecht changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Zanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete.
All right, let's go, guys.
Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
Yep, see, Tidus is almost having character development. Meanwhile, Jecht has had quite a bit of it already. Gee, is it any wonder why in Dissidia, Tidus, when they have Tidus and Jecht in, I think it's Dissidia 012, Dissidia duodecim, however it's pronounced in that case. I think duodecim would be a closer pronunciation to actual Latin, but regardless. It's not much of a surprise that Tidus is on, like, the villain side and Jecht is on the hero side. Jecht actually doesn't suck. It just took him a while to get to not sucking. Yay! Auron has learned Overdrive Shooting Star, which I don't remember the inputs for, but I remember that it's a single target, and if you do the inputs correctly, it will attempt to kick the enemy out of battle entirely. Which can be pretty good.
Yeah?
Jecht loved you.
Oh, come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Tidus doesn't want to think about the
Okay.
fact that he's a whale.
Thanks.
Jecht, you can't go on the blitzball field when you're a whale. As the series descends into like some kind of buddy comedy kind of thing. Anyway, let's go back and save. I'm pretty sure that we just go straight into another boss. We may have a chance to like get into a very small number of fights or visit the second Owaka in the area. But it's really... Oh, hey, dude.
Hi there.
You can see we'll deal with that in a second.
Would you look at this? They always leave me behind.
Somebody's got to look after the bird.
Oh, you want me to scratch you? There. Good boy.
How'd you know what it wanted?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
Follow your dreams, buddy.
I think so too. You know, I might just give it a try.
I think it's going to be a little rough to find a position in that military outfit, but still.
Like this. He'll be rich by tomorrow, all on account of this celebration thing.
What? You buying something from me?
What you got, champ?
I knew I could count on you, lad.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's grab that Sonic Steel. And we'll take a look at the other things here. The Halberd is not our speed because Kimari doesn't really have much magic. Force Knuckles. Oh, that's the same one. That doesn't have... Oh, I thought this one had Strength plus 5 and Strength plus 3, but I guess I was wrong. Serum Ring. That... I kind of want to get that because I feel like the 10% extra HP up is going to be better for us. But very soon, we're not going to have to be concerned about Yuna's equipment for a minute, so... Oh, spoilers, I guess. Echo Armlet, we don't want that too much. Sonic Bracer, Soldier's Charge. That is significantly preferable to the other one. Yeah, give her some more HP. And sure, we'll go with this. Sell Mithril Ring. We're keeping the soft ring for now still because it's still kind of good. We want to get rid of that. The Ice Brand is not super useful. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think that the Avenger is going to be very useful of a weapon for us anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, counterattack is really good, but it's a complete waste to have the Sonic Steel and just use that turn to equip the Avenger. So I'm going to say fuck that, and we're going to stick with that loadout for a bit. Alright, Owaka, what do you got for goods here? We're going to stock up on some high potions, because we might actually use those. Come in here. Sadly, that chest is going to be blocked for at least until after the next boss fight. Sphere on the floor. Oh yeah, that's the Albed sphere. That doesn't really matter a whole lot to us.
Seriously? A wedding's not supposed to make people feel this bad, huh?
Come on, don't say that.
Nah, let him talk.
I say
Let
what
him
I
cook.
want, ever since I was a kid.
Oh, so you're an adult now?
You know it.
Yuna's really quiet.
I got a feeling she doesn't believe in this whole thing too much.
I've heard Lady Yuna is to wed Maester Seymour. It is great news. I'd like to congratulate her. But it is a pity. I'd hoped Lady Yuna would defeat Sin and bring the calm to Spira.
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
Ah, that is also great news. Her resolve is admirable.
Can we go now? I'm tired of waiting.
As long as you're not afraid of snow.
Temple not far. Why stop here?
Anything can happen.
Make sure you're prepared, right? Don't forget to smile, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll try and remember.
Let's not forget to spend those levels. Give me just a second. Alright, Auron, all you're getting out of this is extra attack power, and that's fine. Tidus, get yourself some more speed. I don't really think he needs the speed that much, but alright. I mean, obviously it will become useful eventually, but for the time being, you know. So over here, there's an attack. This... That's right, this goes into Lulu's area. And it would give her more things to do, at least, but I kind of want to keep her where she is. Because gaining the rest of those white magic abilities is pretty helpful. Alright, now we save. And yeah, Birdman is still standing in front of that.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon.
Is it healthy for you to be out here in a place so cold?
Of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies for having left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have.
It sounds like he's starting to do like Porky Pig, kind of stumbling over his words a little bit.
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort you.
I'll send you someone to guide you. There we go.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir!
Oh no!
I'll bet!
Uh-oh, they got sled boats. Uh-oh, we got into a fight in the middle. Game, please! Good job, Titus. I don't want to deal with the rest of this fight. I want to go to the boss. Without an interruption like that. Jeez. Fucking rude.
Stand back.
Yeah, with these guys on their souped up snow skis, you know.
Lady Yuna.
Riku! Tu den dan van un week trek.
That's a big tank. I wonder if its primary weapons also fire blitz balls.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
God bless!
You guys just have those? Alright, so here we go. We've got this thing to deal with. We can't reach the negator from where Tidus is standing. And that's a little unfortunate because now we can't, English, please. We can't haste. What we can do is we can start cheer spamming, even though Waka is who we'd want to have to deal with those things. I guess we can basically do this as just Tidus and Orin. Ooh, those aren't blitz balls. Alright, 3 cheers so far. Four. And 5. Alright, Kimari, can you get any info on this thing? Okay, it is resistant to all elements but electric, and it has 1,000 HP. How about the Crawler? It's got 16k total. It's weak to lightning. Alright, steal from it. And we can say we did at least. This appears to be its only real method of attacking anyone, so that's fun. Alright, Waka, can you take the thing down? Yes. Yes, you can. Hell yeah.
Cast your spells now.
We don't need her for this. Haste Tidus. Right, I've already cheered everybody by 5, and by everybody I mean Tidus and Orin. So meanwhile, Waka's done his job, Lulu has guarded, Kimari has stolen. You're gonna fail to steal. Yeah, I figured. Oh, now that is just rude. That's a lot of damage that thing did. Oh, is this what it's gonna do now? Is it gonna counterattack with this every time? Awesome. Or is it only sometimes? Alright, Yuna, come in and heal Tidus. We're going to go hog wild here with Akura. Yeah, I think we kind of needed that a little bit. Mana Beam in 1 turn. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Yeah, it seems like it just sort of is up to pure luck whether or not it counterattacks. Alright, so it's going to Mana Beam in a second. And I will deal with this by summoning in this guy using Grand Summon. That way we can tank it, and we should be able to do a good chunk of damage with... I forget what its overdrive is called. Ionizing radiation or something. Ass Destroyer Beam. I don't know. Thor's Hammer. There we go. Ooh, that's a chunk of change. And yeah, Ixion did the important thing for us, which is A, fuck tons of damage, and B, tank the mana beam. Yeah, exactly. Alright. 1545. Off to the glue factory. Yeah. Pretty much. There we go. Took me a couple times to get the timing right. It's not great on the Switch. Hey, we killed it. We learned Slice and Dice. Hell yeah. Good times being had by all. And a bunch of levels being had. A couple of potions and elixir. And a piece of equipment that's not very good. We came, we saw, we kicked its ass!
Riku! Ich fem dan vidran!
Aistra guardian of Yuna, Wika? Yuna kva, Fafem Kintran, Krak kva.
Tudrek je moha kekten.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Al Bhed? Why?
She collected all the books, dumbass!
Because I'm Al Bhed, and that was my brother.
Riku, why did you tell him that?
I knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Al Bhed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Well, not that you know.
Unfortunately, this really is exactly the same as every single religious person versus atheist debate ever.
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
The sea, dipshit.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
What? That doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want Sin to keep coming back? There might
If
be
the
a way
Church
to
of
stop
Yevon
it,
told
you
you to jump off the Empire State Building, would you do it, Waka? Oh, right.
When?
Yeah, he actually probably would, come to think of it.
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Oh, and that's worked out so great for you, hasn't it, right?
Will this move?
Yes.
We're not
Riku, why didn't you just tell him that you were reading the fucking books?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Al Bhed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al Bhed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
Let him go. Give him time to think.
I'm sorry.
You've done nothing to apologize for.
Although that was an incredibly stupid thing you did!
You sure you know how to drive this?
Yeah, I know, right? Just slam dunk his ass into the ice. I don't know about that. He picked that shit up pretty fast. Can't hurt walk out of the head, that's for sure. Yeah, especially not with that hairdo, jeez.
Hey, not at all.
Ah, fuck him.
Thank you.
Say, what do you think of Riku?
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
She's been with us for
Well,
10 minutes.
I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Al Bhed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or, you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Al Bhed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right?
Oh, I get it. His
And
brother's
got
racist
killed
too.
by
Wait.
Sin. Killed by my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't hear that because that would have opened a huge can of worms.
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Orin's been saying some really
Sin
goofy
is the
shit
punishment for
lately.
and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
We really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Pick this treasure chest up. It's got a mega potion. Those are decently valuable. Air sells a nice long bridge. Give me your money. Very nice of you, dude. You were part of the operation to kidnap Yuna just a minute ago, and you gave us some pocket change. Well, maybe you believe my idea of trying to destroy the church from the inside would be a little bit cleverer, but, you know, strategy, come on. Do you think that there's a single strategist in this entire group? I mean, jeez.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Al Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
Shoutouts to this guy figuring it out so much faster than Waka.
And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
I like how nobody wants to argue with Orin. I was waiting for there to be like a fist fight. Well, okay, not a real fist fight, but
I will hold you personally responsible if anything happens.
like something, at least some sort of gesturing, you know? But
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians. I haven't thanked you for your help earlier.
that's fine, buddy.
I was able to bring Lady Yuna here safely.
Okay, it was mostly for that one cutscene, but man, they did not want to do another take for that.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Is it a gun? I don't know why I'm asking him if he has a gun. Guns don't exist in this universe. Oh, also, we're short a party member. What, did Kimari get distracted by a ball of yarn or something? A really big ball of yarn? Like one of those vehicles in one of the Saints Row DLCs. Saints Row the 3rd, pardon me, specifically. Because, yeah, most of them are pretty goofy, but let's be very specific about this. Tragically, Waka is still in the party, which means that it's Yuna who got removed. Unfortunately, the Goobermensch is still with us.
There you are.
I didn't want to push it forward that
Lady
quickly.
Yuna is getting married. You shouldn't kid around about these things.
She changed her mind.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
Why would Seymour need to be there for that bullshit?
Lord Jessica.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to the save point. Please, game. How many interruptions do I need? Anyway, I got a bad feeling about where this is going. Hey, there's some Phoenix Downs, though. That makes things a little better. Probably. Okay, so over here... Is there anything in this room? There's
This
usually...
may well answer a few questions.
I would suggest everybody else crowd around it a little better. But, I digress.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado.
He's got
Listen
some
to me very
kind of wild-looking
carefully,
sleeves.
For I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I was not wise enough. He has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
We're gonna try, buddy.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Who cares?
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
Yeah, we don't need you in this party, Waka. Let's be honest. Grab the treasure chest. Grab those 2 remedies. And maybe we shouldn't be showing that sphere to anyone because they're not going to play along with this in an honest manner.
Ronso, Pavel will hear about this.
He should have punched you harder. Hey, Owaka. You got the same gear as before? Yeah, he's got the same gear as before. But that's fine. I think we got a thing to sell. We got 2 things to sell. Yeah, SOS Shell, that's not gonna help us out enough, I don't think. And this dual rod, you know what? I'm gonna do something with this real quick.
Here, Lady Yuna. I wonder if that means she and Maester Seymour will fight soon. Just like Lady Yunalesca and Lord Zayon.
Yeah, why you gotta remind us of that, dude? Alright, we're going to go in here. We're going to find that dual rod, and we're going to customize... Can we put both? Yeah, we can put Fire Strike and Ice Strike on here. That may boost its value a good amount. Into the Arc Arcana.
Hooray!
It has all 4 elemental strikes on it, and let's see if that... I mean, that boosted the return price a little bit. If you know what you're doing with some of these, you can get better prices for some of your gear, but it is not always something that you'll necessarily know a ton to do. A ton of what to do, pardon me. Alright, that's... We're gonna grab another 10 of these. How's our feet down stock? Let's go up to 20. We're actually gonna really want those sooner rather than later. Another chest over there? Yeah, and I somehow missed this. Alright. Another 5 grand. Alright, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and save. And up we go.
Kimari's up ahead. Go.
Right.
Yeah, he knows what he's... He knows what he's about.
From anyone. Even a maester.
This can't be happening.
It sucks to be you, Waka.
It must be done.
Alright, well, the whole path is frozen over, but you can see some of the stuff related to the trial.
Seymour!
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me!
What if you just don't have anything to say? And here's Yuna returning almost dead once again.
But why? We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What of it? Lady Yuna...
Oh, this is lagging quite a bit, by the way. You aren't just seeing things.
Well then, why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me, then.
Alright, enough talk. Let's get around to obliterating this dude.
What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well,
yeah, there's quite a lot of us for a good reason. It's that way we can all hold down and kick this guy's ass together.
Maester Seymour, I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
All right!
Hooray, you've got levels you haven't spent.
So be it.
Okay, he's got some buddies to start out with, and they're going to begin by casting Protect on themselves. And he will cast Shell on himself. Let's take a look at what we've got here. It just says Protect Seymour. He casts Ice, Lightning, Water, Fire in that order. 6k HP. Alright, so let's have them talk to Seymour just to get this dialogue.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met.
Oh, my sincerest apologies.
Seymour!
Skinner! Tidus gets his strength increased. Start out by hasting him. He hurts. His magic is pretty strong.
Maybe a maester, but I will still fight.
Your eyes, they burn with resolve. Beautiful.
Yuna gains some magic defense. Meanwhile, Kimari's got nothing to say to this dude, which, to be fair, I'm with you there, buddy. Alright, so we want to start out by stealing the Guado Guardian's items. I don't know if it's done all in one go or not. But this prevents them from using Auto Potion, which is a thing they can do to prevent damage to Seymour. And we would very much prefer for them to not be able to recover Seymour, for reasons that should be quite obvious. Orin, you have nothing to say, but right, you're gonna get your time in the sun eventually. First, we get Waka to come in here and talk, so that way we can see all of this.
Maester, we must stop this. This can't be happening.
Yeah, that's right. Get your that buff. All right, dude. Good work, champ. All right. Since Orin is, or pardon me, since Seymour is currently shelled, we want to just go after these dudes. Oh, is that a thing they can do? Is they can shit status effects at us, huh? Ouch. That was very, very painful. No, let's not. Let's have Yuna come in, and she can remove Waka's status effects. And we can just have a bit of work to do here, just because these guys are going to do a lot of damage. Let's try throwing this out here for a little bit more pain. Alright. Now that is some good business.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima.
This fight is, I was going to say, it looks like it's going pretty easy, but now he's pulling out his Aeon, so things are going to get a little bit tough. We can't scan Anima to see how much HP it has. We don't know how durable Anima is going to be, but I would take a guess at probably somewhere around 10k. And again, throwing out some pretty ridiculously strong stuff. Okay, everybody's had a turn, right? So what we're gonna set things up. We're gonna start setting up the rest of our crew here. All right, start bringing in the squad. Haste Orin. I have no idea what kind of damage this does. But it's a single target. Oh, right. It has a chance to instant kill. Right, because you're a fucking trash bag. That's right. Seymour, you're a fucking tool. You have anything to steal? 18,000 HP. This is gonna be a really shit fight. Alright, so Anima's in boost, which means we probably don't want to attack it right now. Rehaste, and now it's back to cheer spamming. Sadly, we don't have Death Guard equipment of any kind right now. Otherwise, that would probably help us out quite a bit here. Hooray! Yuna gained an overdrive mode that lets her do the specific thing she's good at. Oh god, is this just gonna, like, land every single time? I have a feeling that that is going to end up being the case, that we just need to suck it up and... Well, we're gonna... we can't revive Auron and get another turn in a row. We've just got to do this and summon an Aeon and just deal with it that way, because our Aeons are going to be immune to status effects. Now, we'll summon Shiva. Which, yeah, okay. The question marks. Wow, who would have guessed the Ice Temple has Shiva as the summon? Because I think the idea is really that they want you to use the new summon, and that that's going to be your most effective assistant. But I don't know that that's necessarily going to be the case. We can heal ourselves using our ice magic. And I'm fairly confident that this thing is immune to delay, so we're not even going to try with that. Boost, shield. Right, so it has a fairly simple pattern of boost pain, it looks like. So we want to just keep doing this, I think, is we guard whenever it boosts. Because while it's in boost, it should be charging faster, right? Let's try hitting it again and see if that bears true. Honestly, not really. Like, I'm pretty sure that the boost really just does fill up its gauge a bit. And that's the only real source of it gaining overdrive, it feels like. This is going to be a little painful, but we'll live through it. And we'll be able to land another attack. And we can heal ourselves. I'm not sure how much damage Blizzara does to it, which is why I haven't tried yet. Although perhaps I should. Alright, so I got a feeling that it's gonna use its overdrive after this, which is a really cool move. I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive this, but it's neat to get to see it anyway. Because otherwise, we're not going to be able to see this for a very long time. Okay, I think it's 16 hits? Yeah, so that's gonna do a decent chunk, but it's not gonna kill us. Yeah, and the last hit even does only 605 damage. Alright, yeah, it seems like Blizzara is just as fast as our regular attacks, so throwing a couple of those out for damage is not necessarily an inadvisable strategy. Although we should really be using them as a source of healing. Like in a case like this. And it's definitely not weak enough for us to Diamond Dust it to get the kill. Tragically, so we're gonna push our luck a little bit here and basically just spam our Blizzaras for damage. Till we get it into range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does actually take its defenses down when it boosts, so at the very least, this should be quite the painful experience for it. Yeah, there you go. Not something we're going to see super often, but it's a good thing we got to show it off.
That power that defeated Anima, it will be mine.
Yeah, you could have gone into the chamber yourself, dipshit. Hey, free heal. Hey, he's buffing himself up to top tier spells. That's unfortunate. We basically got told that that's what we're doing here. And he is back into this mode. Alright, Lulu. Hit him for a good chunk of damage. Come on. He has no elemental affinities whatsoever, so we should be hurting him pretty decently. Well, not as much as we'd like, but okay. Ooh, he's gonna do double cast, and he is hitting like a fucking truck. Are you kidding me? All right, real quick, I want to take a look at what his HP is like. Oh, he is so dead. Unless he pulls out counterattacks out of nowhere, in which case, well, that's going to be a problem. But we got him. And, alright, half our party doesn't gain experience, basically, but... oh well.
You would pity me now?
Lord Seymour! What happened here?
Kick him.
What have I done?
He didn't do anything in this fight, really, Walkus.
Seymour struck first. He's the bad guy.
You did this?
Edis, you should have, like, shut up.
Send him.
No, stop!
Or
Stay away
what?
from him, traitors!
You're like 600 years old. You can't do anything to us, dude. I don't know. I think you should geek him, too.
Traitors.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
It won't be that easy. Let's get out of here.
Orin, get his ass. Oh, we gained a couple of levels. Hey, we gained 2 special spheres. That's nice. Those are actually good items. We're just going to leave Shiva's name default for now. We can get rename cards later for... But I don't have people watching right now, so, like... And hey, there's Yuna finally getting to use these levels that she's been sitting on for a minute. That's where we need to go. It's this way, not the other way. I don't know why Steel Gill is all the way over there. That's a terrible place for it. It's where Mug is? Yeah, so we want to actually go that way. Dispel. Leads up to an area that's locked in death. Alright. Yeah, sure, it teaches death when it becomes useless, right? Right after nothing else will you know, die from it, right? Perfect. There's a save point. Yeah, there's a save point right there, so I don't know why I spent all those heal spells. That's okay. Alright, we're going to continue this next time.